I left the house today and forgot my hat. But we're about ready to head up to the Colorado Flat Tops. All right, let's go. Hey, there's some flowers. Purple, red, yellow. Oh my gosh. Fields of wildflowers. Yes. Lupine, sunflower. Perfect flower with perfect petals. Ooh, a marmot. Hi, Pika. Seeing all kinds of wildlife. So far, I don't see any of my deer friend. Hey, cow. It's just lush and green up here. We're getting some cool light right now. Some fun stuff to take photos of. We've got some rain coming down. If this lets up, I think we're gonna have a pretty beautiful evening. It's so beautiful up here. Wow. That was a lot of fun. There's a view right there. Heck yeah. There's a spot up here that I found a while ago that I just really enjoy. Last year I popped in. It was completely fantastic. And honestly, that's a big reason why I'm here shooting today. Let's head up and we'll see what we can find. This is a spot that I found before I even knew what the flat tops were called. This turned out to be one of my favorites. Fairly close to some more popular trails out here. I like to consider it kind of hidden, but it will remain nameless. It's got some cool views for sure. Like right in front of us here. Looks way better in real life than on that wide-angle lens you guys have to look at. There's some rain clouds on the horizon. Would be really cool if got some rain up here. Definitely need it. But it's July 1st today. I was here last year, about the same time. I woke up one morning with a bunch of cattle underneath my tarp and all around my camp. Thinking about trying to take some photos of this ridge up here, but the sun is still really high and it just doesn't look that great, to be quite honest with you at the moment. I wonder if we will get some rain. It was saying that it's going to be cloudy this evening. We're getting close to being monsoon season. It's very typical this time of year. One of my favorite things about doing nature photography is I like me a good storm, some cool clouds. Ooh. Purple, red, yellow flowers. It's gonna be nice up here. I'm already feeling it. Yes. Ooh, a little pika. Hi, pika. Ooh, a marmot. We're seeing all kinds of wildlife. A few more switchbacks and then I think we're up on top. What's really cool about flat tops is you get up to the top up here, it's like 10,000 feet I think, and it's just a bunch of mesas. It's different everywhere you go. I've driven around a lot of it, so I'm glad to be back here. Okay, oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh wow, look at that. We're getting some cool light right now because the clouds are coming in. Some of these ridges up here are really cool. Oh, we got us a deer. Look at that. And this canyon is just beautiful. I think there's a little turnout right here. Yes, indeed. So we are on top of this ridge right now. I'm gonna have to take some photos of this. Look at that. I may as well get a shot for you guys. I tried to get some stuff for you guys on the way up here, but it's 6 o'clock right now, so I'm trying to get to this site so we can take advantage of the light. This is just such a great drive. We are kind of cruising here. Oh yeah, we're real close. Real close to the campsite. Hopefully nobody's there. It's just so beautiful up here. Oh my gosh. Fields of wildflowers. Oh, we got some cattle. This is where they come up to eat this time of year. Hey cow. Hopefully that means they stay over here and stay out of my campsite, because we're getting real close. I have dubbed this site Deer Camp because last year I camped up here. I stayed for 2 days, had like 5 or 6 deer come hang out with me. I mean, when I say hang out, I mean there was a couple of times I probably could have touched them. They were that close. And they didn't care that I was there at all. All right, the turn. I don't see anybody. I think we're lucky. Okay, we are here. Yep, it looks like this is where cattle like to hang out. I think this might be a cowboy camp. So far, I don't see any of my deer friend. But maybe they'll come in. Who knows? I'm gonna get out, look around, see exactly what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna park and set up. Anytime, the light's gonna just be perfect, and I think it's wildflowers is the thing to get here. So if I don't check back in with you, then we'll see you after the sun sets and it's dinner time. Got out of the car and it started to rain. Yeah, we're getting some thunder. Nice afternoon rainstorm. It's monsoon season. Starting up. Didn't notice any of my deer friend. Be kind of fun if they do come back into this area. Does look like the cattle like to hang out in here. We'll see if they stay out of my business. Right now, I'm just kind of waiting for this rain to die down. I think it should be any time. Looks like I got an hour and a half to 2 hours before the sun tucks down behind the ridge. If this lets up, I think we're gonna have a pretty beautiful evening. Hopefully once that finishes, we'll bust out the camera, and I'm betting that this sunset is gonna be amazing with these storm clouds. Well, we're pretty much at sunset right now. Second little storm. I'm trying not to get wet. There's not like an epic scenery in this area other than just forest. You know, we're in a big meadow area. I think I'm going to focus more on closer, tighter up things other than just the amazing clouds that we're getting right now. I got some cattle coming in. I wondered if they might end up here in my camp. They were here for a minute and then they think they kind of went up into the woods a little bit. So hopefully they kind of just stay out of here. But I have a feeling they're going to be bugging me sooner than later. The light is just getting phenomenal. It looks beautiful. So I'm going to put this thing away, get out the real camera, and see what we get. I'm just here enjoying my fire can. Sunset was kind of so-so, to be quite honest with you. The clouds were just sort of covering up everything that would have been really nice. I was able to pull out my telephoto lens and sort of pick out a few things that were kind of nice. Right as sunset was starting, though, we got a pretty good rainstorm. I was kind of stuck underneath the tarp. Like, we had some good light for like 10 minutes or something, where the sun sort of went underneath the clouds but was still up above, and it was just coming in sideways. All of these flowers and stuff looked great, but that's exactly when it started to rain. I mean, a couple of decent shots. I'm not super upset. I feel like it could have been a little bit better. Pretty much right at sunset, all of these cattle showed up. I kind of had a feeling they might be coming and bedding down over here in the trees right behind where I'm set up. They'll probably get up here in another 2 hours and start eating again. I think I'm officially going to rename this campsite Cow Camp, because I did not see a deer in sight. I'm sure there's some around in these parts. I think tomorrow I could take the trail, pop down, go over the pass, but that's probably a good few hours at least from where I'm at, just on the back roads going slow. So I'm debating whether or not I want to go do that. There's going to be some big muddy spots. All in all, decent day. Any day you're out in the wilderness is a good day. In my book, successful. We got out here, we got some rain. I don't know what we're going to get for sunrise shots around here. I think we're going to have a lot more cloud cover tomorrow. There's a ton of wildflowers around here. Man, the light just looked perfect tonight for the few minutes. So we'll just have to see, kind of play it by ear. I think for now I'm just going to enjoy this fire just a little bit longer. It is getting chilly. I'm starting to wear down a little bit, but right now it is nothing's happening. No wind, no birds. All I hear is cattle breathing hard. With that, I am going to get myself to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Got up and then we finally had some good light kind of hitting the field here. So I grabbed some good photos of some wildflowers, trying to find one that's got the perfect flower with the perfect petals and everything. You know, that's nature. Ain't nothing perfect about it. And I set up my microphone. That was awesome. Just getting some meadow morning birds. When I was done all shooting, and I made some breakfast and everything, and then I turned around and there was a deer hanging out back right behind me. So I slowly grabbed my camera, pulled it out, and tried to get some shots. I was having to pan way too much with that 70 to 200 because it was just right in his face. Really close. I mean, he was 10 feet away from me. I made one kind of quick move with one of my hands, do some focusing, and he decided he didn't like that. So he headed on up over here. By this morning, the cows had moved out. They're across the field now. I have a feeling they're going to come back and bed down here again tonight. I think my plan is to get out of here. And there's a road that comes up around here. Could do a big circle. Who knows? That's part of it. You know, you kind of rolling the dice and sort of seeing where you get. But all in all, I've been having a fun time out here. But yeah, I think I am going to move just because I'd rather not be sitting around the cows again all night. I'm going to get myself all packed up and then we'll see what we can find in this meadow.